They educate youth on action for electoral malpractices is an initiative implemented by the Sierra Leone Unite and funded by the United States Embassy, Sierra Leone. The program overall goal is to instill a sense of civic responsibilities in youth by developing their skills to respect the rule of law. The program objectives include to promote respect for the rule of law, to maintain donor confidence in Sierra Leone elections, and to improve on credibility and accountability in elections. The initiative creates a civic responsibility engagement with 375 youth drawn from 10 under-resourced communities in 5 chiefdoms in Kenema district to improve the prevention and response to electoral irregularities, thereby strengthening their participation in governance by creating a safe space for youth in which participants could develop awareness on elections, rules and regulations, discuss relevant topics relating to public election laws and how they as individuals and groups could prevent and respond to irregularities. This civic engagement is aimed at reaching directly to 375 youth audience and breaking the culture of irregularities and violence in elections, and build a constituency of support for youth through training participants to become peer leaders in their communities and creating a critical mass of support amongst the wider community. The implementation started with engagement of stakeholders in the 5 chiefdoms in order to abreast them about the project and ensure their belongingness in the project. This was followed by selection of 75 first-time voters from the 10 under-resourced communities in the 5 selected chiefdoms, namely Dongowa Chiefdom, Dodo Chiefdom, Kandu Leperma Chiefdom, Dama Chiefdom, and Lower Bambara Chiefdom. The 75 first-time voters were trained as peer leaders, of which they will in turn directly train other 300 youths in the 5 chiefdoms, that is 60 from each chiefdom. The selection of these participants was done by the volunteers of the Sierra Leone Unite through chiefdom youth leaders and other stakeholders. All participants were assembled together in Nongowa Chiefdom and provided with accommodation at the Ribi Motel and Kande Guest House for 2 nights. They were orientated on a day before the training. A lot of stakeholders within the Kenema district were invited to give speech on key issues around election during the launching of the initiative. The National Director of the Sierra Leone Unite, Mr. Abdurrahman Kowa, gave a brief background of the initiative. The invited guests were Public Education Officer, the Anti-Corruption Commission, Program and Mediation Officer, PPRC, Development and Planning Officer, Kenema District Council, Head of the Interreligious Council Eastern Region, District Youth Chairman, Kenema District, Paramount Chief of Nongowa Chiefdom, Regional Commissioner, East National Commission for Democracy, Children's Forum Network, District Coordinator, Office of National Security, Sierra Leone United States Alumni Association, Students Union President, Eastern Technical University. After their speeches, the initiative was finally launched by all the stakeholders led by the traditional leaders. Others present were media personnel from AYV Media House and the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation to have a full coverage of the program for the 2 days. The training started immediately after the launching. The facilitators for the training were Mr. Milton Dumbuya, who facilitated on electoral malpractices and electoral offenses, Mr. Ansumana Bangura, who facilitated on civic rights and responsibilities, and Evangelist Joseph Jumbul, who facilitated on leadership attitude. The sessions were very interactive with lots of questions and contributions from the participants. At the end of the training, all chiefdoms completed their vision for their communities by presenting drama on issues of electoral malpractices. All participants went back to their respective chiefdoms on the second day after the training. Flyers and stickers with short messages on electoral malpractices and civic education were given to participants to take back home to share in public places. An evaluation activity was undertaken by the Sierra Leone Unite to know the level of understanding of the participants about the training. Other factors captured in the evaluation are assessing of the facilitators and how trainees have or intend to disseminate the message to others. Out of the 75 trained, 40 were evaluated from the 5 chiefdoms. All 40 interviewed said the facilitators did extremely well. They said that their explanations were explicit and sessions very interactive. 36 confirmed they understood all the topics facilitated, and 4 said they did not understand the concept of civic education. All of them confirmed they now know how to vote as the result of the training. With pictorial and video evidence, 35 confirmed they have started disseminating the message in their various schools and communities. About 2,000 pupils have been engaged in different schools within the 5 chiefdoms by these peer leaders. This work was supported through the partnership of the Sierra Leone United States Alumni Association and the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone. This is Sierra Leone Unite. We inspire, connect, and equip a new generation of peace builders and national leaders.